everybody. Welcome to my 50 card preview, 50 card ideas of the new Stampin' Up! January through April mini catalog. And we're going to go through the catalog and I'm going to show you all of the DSP, all the ribbon, all the embellishments that I have. There's a couple embellishments I don't have, maybe just one, but I'll show you all the rest of it so you can see it up close and personal. So when you join, say hi, and even if you're watching replay or YouTube, I would love to have you comment and say hello. And then any other comments that you have as we're going through the catalog, I would love to know what you're thinking, what you're liking, what you think you might be interested in or excited about. The first thing you have to do is, before I get started, get myself pulled up on my iPad so I can see what you see. So I'm sure that I keep you in the picture. And then the same thing on my laptop here. So let me just refresh the screen. Just takes a few moments to get everything, all the mechanics and all the stuff going. Hi Carol, hello from Minnesota. Hi Diane. So happy to have some of you start to join me. So obviously Facebook is letting people know that I'm live. So we'll just go ahead and get started. I've got a lot of things to show you. And let's just go. Let's go. Here we go. I'm going to do a little flip on my camera here. I have to click a toolbar and then it'll give me an option to go upside down, but then you'll be right side up when you look at what I'm showing. Okay, sometimes it takes a moment for everything to kind of get where it's supposed to be. Looks like we need to come back there just a touch. See if that's a little better. That looks better. Okay, let me come up here with my catalog. And this is the new January through June mini catalog for Stampin' Up! Sorry, I'm still adjusting my phone just a touch. There's a delay on Facebook. When you move something, it doesn't show you right away what you're doing. Oh, thanks for sharing, Carol. That's so sweet of you. So this is it. It's purple. If you don't like purple, you probably won't be crazy about the cover, but I like purple and I'm excited about it. Purple to me says spring, and light purple especially. I just think of tulips in the spring with light purple. Okay, that's the cover, but let's get going and see what we've got on the inside. So these are just the introductory pages. Then the first suite of products, and you know, I'm looking at my camera and I'm thinking, well, I guess you can see most of it. I'll focus on this page without moving my phone so we don't have to go through all that adjusting again. But this is called the Country Bouquet Bundle. And let me get out the paper. So I've got everything here to show you. So the paper is, well, there's two papers with it. So one is called the Country Floral Lane Designer Series paper. And hi, Kathy. Hi, Chrissy. Oh, good. Everybody's finding me, so that's exciting. So this is the Country Floral Lane paper. It does have some hearts on it. You definitely can use this suite for Valentine's, but you don't have to use it for Valentine's because you have patterns like this. They're just flowers. This one does have little hearts on it. This just has lines. And then it has these cute little bicycles with flowers on them. And there's no, well, I guess there's kind of a heart in the flowers, but this one is not Valentine's, but this side is. So you get such a great variety of this DSP. I don't know if you can see this. This is a tone-on-tone pattern of little hearts, and it looks like X's and O's. There we go. It looks like you could see it there. So that's that DSP. And then the coordinating one, let me get that put back in the sack so I don't get everything all discombobulated here. The coordinating one is called Country Gingham. And it is just that. So it's gingham colors. You've got three basic colors here. It's balmy blue, This is mint macaron. There's another one, and then another balmy blue. But on the reverse sides of these, so you turn these over, and then you have Sweet Sorbet is the reddish color, and Petal Pink is the pink one. So you have 4 colors. You get 48 sheets of this in a pack, and it all coordinates with the Country Bouquet bundle. And then, if you'd like to see, oops, let me get this back in the right package. I have all my DSP in these little plastic holders that I got from Amazon. They come in really handy for something. So the ribbon, if you want the coordinating ribbon, it comes, there's 2 colors. So it's Real Red and Burlap. And I have made projects with both of these ribbons, and they are very easy to tie. So here's the red. It has a little shiny edge on it. And then the Burlap has a white, what do I want to say, white stitching on both of the edges. And it's it's not stiff. It looks like it might be stiff, but it's really easy to tie. So that's the ribbon. Then, now with ribbon, I don't have these secured, so you know there's always a thing with ribbon if you don't have them secured. Then the gems that come with this that coordinate with all these products are called the Pastel Adhesive Back Sequins. And I've used quite a bit of mine because I've been designing a lot with this suite. But so there's 2 pages of sequins. One here, this is too busy for you to actually see anything on. Let me grab something not quite as busy, maybe that. There's 3 colors. So there's, I think it's Petal Pink and Gold and Balmy Blue. And then this whole sheet of sequins is small, and this whole sequins is a little bigger. So you have 2 sheets, and I have made a lot of projects with these, and I still have a lot left. But those are the gems that come with this whole suite of products. Now, just for organizational sake, because I've got a lot of stuff here out on my desk in a little plastic tub. I'm going to put everything back together. So let me know, does this look like a suite you'd be interested in? Is this something that attracts you? I do have quite a few projects to show with this. I'll get those out. I really love this suite because it is versatile for both Valentine's and other love theme projects. So let me get out I'm gonna get this out of the way for just a minute and show you my projects. So I have a lot of cards with this. I joined a swap with other demonstrators, actually 3. So I have a lot of projects to show you. I'm hoping the cellophane won't make too many shiny moments. Hi Kay, hi Debbie. Kathy, both Kathy Rubel and Kathy Sanford. Yay, thanks for joining me, everybody. This was one of my team members made this at our meeting last night. We have a monthly meeting. We have demonstrations that they provide. This is a Hershey. There's 3 little Hershey's nuggets in this. We do the meeting both in person and on Zoom. So it's a really good time to join Stampin' Up! Right now. If you're interested in joining my team, you can message me. Or if you just want more information, like what is this all about, to be a member of Stampin' Up! Actually, it's all good. There's no downsides to it of any kind. So I always feel really good about offering the starter kit. You get about 175 products right now for $99, and if you spend $129, you can also get a mini Stampin' Up! Die cutting machine. So either in the new boho blue, here, I'll grab it, hang on. So this is the mini, this is the boho blue one. And boho blue is a new ink color. So if you're thinking, well, I don't recognize the name of that, that's why. It's a new ink color. in color coming in the next annual catalog. But anyway, there's a lot of perks to that, but we're not really here to talk so much detail about that, but just to let you know, it's such a great deal that I'm sharing it as much as I can. So this is another card. So the punches out the DSP. It punches out the heart and 2 leaves, and then there's another heart. This little heart here is also punched out. So it punches out the heart, the leaves, and the hearts, both hearts and the leaves in the DSP. This one happened to be stamped. This stamper stamped it. And she used that, oh dear, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a die that makes, you know, designs like this in the front of your card as a layer for your card. Anyway, that's that one. Here's one in blue. So this doesn't really have to be Valentine's. It's I Love You. And that was made by Sandy Carlson. This one was made by Heather Guerrero. This one was made by no name on it, so I don't know who made that one. Here's another one. This is definitely Valentine's on this one. And this is, I think this is a fancy fold. I haven't actually opened this, but I think it folds, yeah. So look how cute that is. Oh, here we go. Judy Anderson made this one. And she did a lot of putting little dots by hand with a Stampin' Right marker. So that was a lot of work on that card, but I'm very happy to have a sample of that. Cute, isn't it? Kay, are you talking about this one? It's going to be hard for me to keep up with your comments because they're delayed a little bit, so I'll be on to something else when you tell me that you like something. So you might go ahead and just type in what you're talking about so I know what you're referring to. I love this one too. I love that we are friends. I mean, it has hearts on it, but it doesn't have to be Valentine's, or it could be Valentine's. So that's what I like so much about this suite. This is another fun fold. This one was by Tracy Bauer. This one, let's pull this one out. This uses a set of new dies I'm going to show you in a minute, and I think this, yeah, so that's another cute little fun fold, and the inside says, I love that we are friends. Again, this one could be Valentine's. Obviously, she used hearts on it, but, and this is by Sue Kempter Miller. This is her card. Okay, then this one, all of them came. They are, I got such good cards from this swap. Sometimes you don't know. This is with my leaders group, so you have to be, it's a Facebook group that you have to be in. Stampin' Out, we have certain titles. Mine is Silver Elite, and you have to be Silver Elite to be part of this leaders group, and this swap was with that group. This one, I love that she used this new shimmer paper. I don't know if you can see it there. I'm trying to look in the camera. You can kind of see it, but not a lot, but it's very shimmery in person and pretty. And I think this is a fancy fold too. We've got a lot of fancy folds in this group. I know fancy folds or fun folds are the, oh, look at this, yep. Oh, how cute is that? Maybe we'll have to make this one on a Facebook Live, you guys. Super cute. And easy. This will be an easy fun fold. I like fun folds. I especially like them when they're easy to reproduce, because now some of us like to spend an hour or more on a card, but some of us don't want to spend that long. So we want to get our cards done and in the mail. And this one uses that cute paper with the bicycles and then Celebrate You. This is not, oh, I've got this with the wrong stamp set. This is with a different stamp set. This is with the, oh, it's coming. I'll put this aside and we'll bring it back out with that stamp set. I want to say Fancy Phrases. No, that's, we'll find it. Okay, so those are those projects. I do have an extra amount of those, and I don't have that many for every single stamp set, but the ones I do have samples of, I'll definitely show you. So, trying to get a system here to not be too discombobulated. Okay, let's get our catalog back. And let's get on to the next page. So this page, this shows you the one that we just looked at, the Country Bouquet bundle. And then here we've got that Love for You bundle, and this is the one where the girl used the dies on this one fancy fold. So she used this one. I have done a little bit with this. I haven't done a ton with this, so I don't have a lot to show you, but that came from the swap, and this is another card, and I did actually case this card with different colors. I can't grab it. It's with my stuff we're doing in another week or so. But this is really going to be fun, I think. And all the flowers have dies too, so that'll be a good one. On the next page, okay, so this page is super cute with Share a Milkshake, and I have several samples with that. So my team also does swaps every month. It's optional if they want to do swap cards, but this was from last night. This was one of my team members, Samantha Jennings, made this one. Look at all the die cutting and she did, but super cute. And this is a new celebration paper. This is available. It's 48 sheets for a $100 order. And a lot of my team members use that for their swaps this time. This is that stamp set. You're the cherry on top. Here's another one. This one uses, this is the silver foil paper. And it goes really good with this Blackberry Bliss, so that's good too. This is a new background stamp, this one with a lot of dots, and I have a couple to show you with that. But I thought that was a really pretty card. It's just really pretty. And then this, so this is up here in this corner, and I think it's easy to miss. But these are opaque adhesive back gems, and this is what they look like. There's purple, this must be Gorgeous Grape, well, probably says Melon Bombo, Sweet Fresh Frisia, and White. I haven't played with these too much yet or used them, but I'm really anxious to though, because they're faceted. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't say they're faceted, but they are, so they really pick up the light and kind of sparkle without being like, you know, shimmer sparkly, but just that little, those little faceted designs on there. So that's easy to miss. So if you're making your wish list, you might write that down so you don't miss it on page 13. And then also on that page is this cute, adorable stamp set with these kitties. So if you love cats, well, that's the name of the stamp set. You definitely need this stamp set. So it's called Love Cats. It's on page 13. There's 6 cling stamps in it. It's about love too. So Head Over Heels about you. I love hanging out with you. And then there is a Valentine greeting on this one if you think you'd like to use this for Valentine's. And I do have one swap card with this, Head Over Heels about you. This looks like it's a fun fold. This is by Karen Titus. Karen Titus is a well-known demonstrator. This is a fun fold, and she does Facebook Lives with her husband, Tim. They're a team on Facebook and probably YouTube too. I don't follow her really closely, but I know who she is and who her husband is. Okay, so that's that. Next page is, we've got this beautiful suite called Fancy Flora. And I do have everything to show you with this suite. So let's actually get the catalog out of the way. Well, we'll see how this goes. So if it's not too busy on the Facebook Live, I will leave the catalog open so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Here's the ribbon. I haven't even opened the ribbon yet, so let's go ahead and open that. It's called Pool Party Grosgrain Ribbon. Let me, of course, you know this tedious way of opening ribbon. These little sellout things are, goodness gracious. Usually if I just squeeze really tight, I'll squeeze tighter. I can get in under here, under the cello. There you go. That took a little more squeeze. squeezing than normal. This is a really beautiful ribbon. It has a sheen to it, and they're calling it grosgrain, but it's a very soft, it'll be very easy to tie with. And then the paper, I think this is going to get too busy pretty fast, so I'm going to move that for a moment. The paper is just gorgeous. I did make my swap card for my leaders group. I'll show that to you in a moment with this paper. So it has, some of the pages look like kind of paint splotches like these do. This one kind of looks like plaster. This is Evening Evergreen, and it looks like soft succulent. This one has more paint splatters. This one too. This one too, with all the colors in it. There's so many colors in it. It's just beautiful. And I don't want to get all these colors muddied in your view, because then it doesn't make it look pretty. But this one, Evening Evergreen, I haven't had a chance to do a lot of creating with this, but I'm sure it'll be one of my my Be Creative Club classes coming up before too long, because it's just so pretty. And it has so many colors in it. So there's all those, and then if you turn it over, then you have your subtle designs on this side. So this is Petal Pink. That's not as subtle as some of them. This one I use for my swap card. I'll show that to you when I get all these done. More paint splotches. Now there's some florals in this as well. So there's florals that use Evening Evergreen and Crumb Cake. There's a little bit of lavender or fresh freesia in here. It's just really, really pretty in person. So, and I don't know if that really probably doesn't show up so much on the video, but maybe you can get an idea of how pretty it is. And then again, as I said, the subtle ones are on this side. They still look like, you know, painting, a paint technique, but they're much more subtle than some of the brighter other sides. This one I love with Orchid Oasis and Night of Navy, and probably Fresh Freesia works with that too. Here's another floral, so pretty, with Petal Pink and Calypso Coral. And I used this one, I think I used that one on my swap cards too. And then this side of the gray, which is on the other side of this one. So there you have all of the sheets of paper that you get with that. This is a 6x6 group of paper. These are the gems that go with it. These are called iridescent pastel gems. They're really, really pretty. Again, I haven't had a chance to use these yet. But let's take a look at them without the cello on them. So there you have them. You have some small ones and you have some larger ones, and you know, they have the adhesive backing on them, which is so nice. You just can take them off the little sheet and put them on your project without having to use glue or mini glue dots. And this is the shimmer paper. Shimmer specialty paper. It's in, look how pretty that is. Can you see it? I'm trying to let it show in the light here. I'll hold it still for a minute. Maybe that's easier to see. So it's gold, fresh freesia, and I think soft succulent. I'll have to look at the book for that. Let me grab the book back and let's take a look at this. So we've got the colors of this paper, it's right here, are soft succulent, fresh freesia, and gold. So I think I got that right. So we've got those three. Then the colors of the iridescent pastel gems, if I didn't say it, I don't remember if I did, but they are Calypso Coral, Balmy Blue, and Gold. So they're calling this gold. I think this would go a lot of directions. You could use it on your projects that have gold, but I think you could use it on projects that don't have gold too, because it's pretty, whoops, everything's falling apart. It's pretty new, well, you can't see it that way. It's pretty neutral. So it does have a little, it definitely has a gold tinge to it, but it's it's lighter than I would call gold. It's not really gold. All right, again, I'm trying to keep this stuff together here because I'll have a mountain of a mess if I don't. But I'll show you my cards with this set. So this was my swap card. It has, I don't know if you can see this, it has a vellum layer in back of it. This was my favorite pattern in that DSP, and then I made it a birthday card. Looks like this vellum needs another dimensional. But this is Orchid Oasis, and then I used Calypso Coral with it and Evening Evergreen. So that's my swap card. And then this is one I got from the big swap I did. Chrissy, yes, Chrissy, thanks so much. I'm not keeping up with your comments. I'm letting you down with that. Let me check your comments for just a second. Could you show the hearts with the white grid die about the third card? Yes, I can. Hi, Sam. Hi, Kathy. No, we're doing the catalog walkthrough right now. Diane says, oh, Char's on. Hi, Char. Yes, I'm doing better. Thank you. Valentine cards are always... I have my tea here, though, because I don't trust my coughing yet. I'm going to take a sip of that. Yes, Chrissy's helping me with the names of things. Chrissy, I can find that card, I think. Trying to keep everything in order so I can locate something if somebody needs me to go back. But hang on, I just have to find it. This one. You're talking this one? So yes, this is a split card textures die, and there are a couple of them in there. Since we're going down this rabbit trail, let me find that for you in the big catalog so you know what I'm talking about. I've looked at this many times. I don't own it yet, so I'm gonna have to, it's right here. It's on page 174 of your annual catalog, if you have an annual catalog. If you don't have these catalogs and you would like to have them, please contact me. I will get them to you. So, or if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd be happy to help you. So they're right here. So she used this one and then put the hearts behind it. And then there's more of a, I don't know, it's not really floral, but a geometric floral kind of a pattern. They're $28. The number on those is 159162. So if you want to write that down, or if you want to come back, or if you're watching replay, you can stop your video. But that's where those are, and that's what she used on this card. It's just adorable. I think this is a really outstanding card. As I said, I got so many really cute ones. And this is my card. I thought this was so sweet too, with this suite of products too. So that's the Fancy Flora. Let's go ahead and keep moving because we've got a lot more to show you. So next, this is that's what the suite is called, and then the bundle is called the Two-Tone Flora Bundle. And here, let me get this ribbon back with the right suite it's supposed to be in. It has a die, and today we're not pulling out stamp sets because we have enough with what we're going to look at today. But they show you lots of samples with that designer paper that are really fun. And then this one, Something Fancy. That's what I was trying to say about this. Celebrate You. Isn't that Something Fancy? No, it isn't. But look, it looks like the same font. So I thought the Celebrate You was from here, but it's not. Oh, I know what this one is from. It's from the Dainty Flowers. We'll come across that when we're going through here. But the Something Fancy, it has all these dies that are like label dies, and again, I wasn't going to really talk stamp sets so much, but I've already used this a lot. I've used the dies a lot already. So, in fact, I have some cards to show you with that. So, these are my team projects. I always have make and takes for them too, and our meetings are only $5, and they get 4 make and takes, and I have prizes and drawings. So, this is one of those dies that's here. So you can you can cut just the label, or you can also die cut it with those little leaves in the top. This is a fancy fold card. We might make some of these on Facebook Live coming up. This is another one. This is Fresh Freesia. I know it's harder to see here, but there's a little tulip with leaves back there. And again, you can cut out just the die, or you can add the label, or you can add the little flowers to it to get the little tulips and the leaves. I put my ribbon up too high, so let me, hopefully I don't rip my paper. Yes, I did just rip it, dang it. Stick that down just a little bit lower, like so. Okay, this is a fun fold card too. This is an easel card that I made with this set. So I used, this is celebration paper called Favored Flowers. But I paired it with this. It does pair with another stamp set in the book, but I paired it with something fancy just because I think this is another great stamp set to use with this paper. Here's another one I used, nothing fancy, just love, and that's another die from this set. And then this is, all these cards can sit up on your desk. So these fun folds were specifically made to sit up like this. And this one folds into a regular envelope. They all do. They all fit into a regular envelope. And then this one is a simple fun fold card with just, this is just a, what I want to say, kind of like a sleeve that I put on. And honestly, these cards were to show off this gorgeous paper. And I will tell you the truth. I looked at this paper in the Celebration catalog and I went, well, I don't know about it. I don't know if I'm real crazy about it, but I ordered it because I like to have samples of everything for my in-person customers, and I have fallen in love with it. It's just beautiful. I'll show it to you, although we're not talking celebration today. These are some cards that, well, hang on, let me see. Let's turn the page. This is it's called Lighting the Way, and it has this adorable dies in it. I'm holding on to this until we get to this stamp set. So hang on for a second. And then this is Simple Blessings. These two sweet little girls, they can hold up this little vine of leaves or flowers or tassels, and just some sweet little sayings on this one. Then here we get to the, okay, so create something beautiful. This is that a sweet? No, it's not a sweet. That's just a Stampin' Up title for this page. So right here they're showing the this page. See, is this showing? This page is actually just showing the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. But this is a set of dies that are coming up a little bit later. But what I wanted to get to was the Fragrant Flowers bundle. And that is what pairs with the celebration paper. So when you open your celebration catalog, it has this paper in it, and this is the paper I've used for my team cards last night. And it combines Calypso Coral and Fresh Freesia and Evening Evergreen. And the black just makes these flowers just pop. And as I said, and I really love this pattern too. I just think it's so cool. I haven't made anything with it yet, but I'm anxious to. And here's more of the Fresh Freesia roses. And this is paired with Mossy Meadow Green. And then this is more of the Calypso Coral and Petal Pink flowers. And then this just has a calming, I think this is Mossy Meadow on the back. So I love this paper. I can outright say I really love it now. And I'm so glad I got some of it. And I only ordered one pack, but now I have 3. Because I really like it. So here's a card made with this bundle. So these flowers pair with the flowers in the paper that I just showed you. I'm blabbing on without checking with you. Karen Titus said how beautiful. She did. Oh, that was nice, Diane. I missed it. Sometimes I catch her, but it has to be kind of by accident. That's so nice. She was in this swap, and I did 2. So I did 2 groups of, what am I trying to say? Can't talk here. take your time to get your words, Joey. 2 swaps with the mini catalog set. So I did the cows, which I don't have the cows. I forgot to bring them downstairs. They're upstairs because it was my my free tutorial last week that went out in my email. But okay, let me get back to this. So she did the 2 swaps I was in, so that was kind of miraculous. So I should have 2 cards from her. I don't remember what the other one was, but we might run across it as we're going through these. So this one is Susie Wood, and this is Fragrant Flowers. Here's another one from Jessica Brigden, and this is this she cut out of the paper, but this is this stamp set here. Isn't it beautiful? I'm so glad I have it. And this one was just really simple. She used the thanks and the die from this. I just got the stamp set yesterday, so I haven't actually played with the stamp set, but after I got the paper and I liked it so much, I bought the stamp set. So this is from Janice Waitman. She's in Loves Park, Illinois. So those are my swats with that card. Celebrate You is Dainty Delight Bundle. Chrissy, thank you for that. Chrissy's talking about this one that I couldn't remember. I thought it was the fancy, what am I trying to say? Fancy Phrases, whatever that one was. But this is in the Dainty Delight bundle. We'll get to that one. But this is that bundle. Then moving on through here, we get to another gorgeous suite. This is called By the Bay. I have this. I bought it right away when I saw it. I haven't made anything with it yet, but I'm planning on having this, if it stays in stock, hopefully, for this month's Be Creative Club, my club. And it looks like to me I'm frozen on I'm not frozen on my iPad, looks like, but but I'm frozen on my laptop. So if I'm missing your comments, that's why. Let me refresh that screen and see if I can get it. There, I'm live now, but now I can't see your comments. Okay, now I've got you back. Okay, let me get out the products that go with this suite. Let's take a close-up look of these. So this is the designer series paper, and again, I'm going to move this for a moment. Well, let me show you where all this is, and then I'm going to close this so it's not so busy. But this paper down here is stunning, and I'll show it to you in a minute. I mean, you can't possibly see from this how beautiful this is, but the other things that pair with it are these flat adhesive back pearls, and this is what they look like. They do have dimension. I don't know, you can't see that. They're not too tall. I don't really think you'd probably need an extra stamp on your cards with them, but they're pearlized, and they're called flat adhesive back pearls. And then this is the ribbon. I haven't opened this yet either, but I think you should see it. It's soft. I saw other people working with this. That's how I know that, because I haven't made anything with it yet, obviously, because I haven't opened it yet. But this is like the seam binding. Maybe they call it that. Oh no, they call it blue and white variegated ribbon. But here, let's get it on something you can see it against. So it goes from balmy blue to white. So that's the ribbon and the pearls that go with this suite. Then let me show you the paper, because it's the star of the show other than the stamp set. So let me close this and let's look at the paper. So this has, I don't know what you would call it. It's kind of maybe pearlized. It's not really pearlized. That's not the right word, but it kind of looks like that. I'm going to hold it up a little and move it just a touch so you can see it. Same thing on these little shells. So you've got this kind of shiny, for lack of a better word, I'm going to use the word pearlized, but it's not real pearly, it's just shiny. This one is gold, obviously, so pretty. A lot of these have gold in them. So you've got those gold gems in that other group of gems to pair with these. Here's a little school of fishes. I've seen some cute things done with this paper already. And here, I don't know if you can see this very well, but here's the little shells and the crabs with some gold, well, I want to say threading kind of through it, gold lines. Here's another one that has that same kind of pearlized stripe on it and kind of an ocean background. Now this one has a blue pearlized, can you see that? It's iridescent, it's probably maybe a better word, it's iridescent. And this one too, look at this, it's just stunning. If you could see these in person, they're just so pretty. And here's more fish with a different color in the background, and here's our another pastels with the gold. And then this one has that iridescent pattern or iridescent ink specialty. I can't think of how to say that, but so that's that side. Then this side, then you know the other side, they always give you just paper, not just paper, but you know it doesn't have any more gold on it. So you have shimmery on one side and then not shimmery on the other side. So this is the back side of those papers, which will coordinate with the stamp set, the dies, the bundle itself. I like this. I thought this was unusual, kind of a white wood grain, and it's a group of kind of seashore type images. So I thought that was really pretty. It made me think of the boardwalk. And then this one, it's kind of like a background of sky, sand, and water, maybe, or something else. And this one just has the shells on it with multicolors in them. I think this is so pretty because there's green and pale pink in there. Here's another one that could be used as a background scene of some kind. And this one with the birds, I love this bird. So I just like birds in general. I usually get stamp sets. If they have birds in them, a lot of times I get them. This is the seashells with petal pink, and I think this is, I don't know what that is. Let me look at the paper. Coastal Cabana. Gosh, it doesn't really look pure Coastal Cabana right there, but that's what they're saying it is. And then this one. So I'm anxious to get creating with this. I had hoped I would have my cards for my club this month created with this, but I'm still suffering some fatigue and a cough and headaches from stupid COVID. It's better. I mean, I'm way, way, way better, but you can probably hear the congestion in my voice. But so I'm not, you know, I'm not working at 100% yet. I'm trying to, but it's slow going for me. I just happen to be one of those people that it's hanging on. All right, so let's go ahead and move through. This is called Tooling Around, and they show this. I know you won't be able to see it, but it says create the look you see here by piercing the stamped background image, then fussy cut different elements for layered effect. So this is supposed to look like, you know, tooling. And then they have fussy cut the flowers here out of the middle and added those. So if you are interested in something like that, then this is the stamp set for you. I don't have that one. I do have this one, the Nested Friends, and I do have a gorgeous card to show you with this. This is from my team swap last night too. I don't know if you can see how beautiful this is, but this is the not champagne, rose gold paper that's die cut. I'm going to hold it up here to see if you can see that. And then she also pulled apart the gold trim and the elegant trim. I think it's called the elegant trim. It has both gold and silver in it. And then her bird's nest. Now this background stamp, I don't think we've gotten to it yet, have we? Well, when we come to it, she used a technique that we saw at Onstage. We were in Texas for Onstage with Stampin' Up. It's a get together with different demonstrators, and they show they demonstrate ideas and projects. So this is one with that, and I'm not going to go into the whole explanation of that, but I just thought this card was stunning and that you should see it today as we're going through this. I'm anxious to play with that a bit. And then the Queen Bee one. So I have one card with that one. This was made by Janice Waitman, so I have two from her. And these gold gems, we're going to get to them. They are adhesive backed as well. And this is her card for the Queen Bee. Christy Silver, Kathy, I have the By the Bay and forgot to order the ribbon. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. You know, I never remember. I always leave off something. I'll show you. We'll get to a gem here that I just completely missed and didn't get it ordered. So I noticed as I'm going through the catalog today and going through my gems so I can add them, and I missed one. This little goose, I think this is going to be pretty popular. I've already sold a couple of those sets. Pretty cute. This is that background stamp I was telling you about. So this was what Bonnie used on her card, and she stamped it in petal pink. Well, I'll tell you the technique really fast, but sometime I'll just need to show you on Facebook Live if it's not clear. But she stamped the petal pink on using the the Stamparatus. Then she took her Versamark pad and added to the stamp itself, Versamarked it in just places. So, you know, here and then down here and here. So she just that was kind of random that she used the Versamark on it, and then pulled her piece of cardstock up and poured gold embossing powder over it, and that's how she got those gold dots on the pink paper. So this would definitely be something worth showing you on Facebook Live sometime, and I have everything to make that so we could actually make that card. But there's two background stamps here. This is that one. It's called Hand Drawn Dots, and I'm on page 28. And then this other one down here, I see I'm kind of getting out of the picture, is called Layered Stripes. This one I think looks interesting too. I really like this card that they made with it. Then going on, we have the turtles. So I don't have anything to show you with this, but it's called Sea Turtle, and I think it would pair well with that By the Bay suite that we just looked at. It doesn't have any words in it, but I just think it would really make cute summer cards. I think of that as summer. It's got some fish in it too, along with the turtle and some starfish. And that is called, I'm sorry, a reversible stamps. So that means on the back of this one, you would turn it over and then you would get this image. Same with this, same with this, same with those. So you'll get, so this stamp, one stamp makes two images, if that makes sense. Okay, that's that one. Now this, the Regency Park Suite Collection, I did purchase this. I haven't made anything with it yet, but I'll show you everything that's in it. So I got a lot of swap cards with this too. So the paper, let me pull out the paper, and the gems, and the ribbon. I haven't opened this ribbon. I have been busy preparing. I have a Love is in the Air Creative Escape coming up a week from Saturday. Or it's also available to go. It was available to go. I'm ordering for it today, this afternoon, and for a 2-day order. But that's what I've been working on. So I made 10 projects with that. I have been making stuff left and right, but I just didn't have time to get my club cards done quite yet. So this is the ribbon for this. Isn't this pretty? So it's kind of like, what are they calling it? They're calling it text. No, that's not it. Night of Navy bordered ribbon. That's what they're calling this. To me, it looks more like denim. And I'll show you the paper in a minute, but let's go look at the gems. So these gems are called Adhesive Back Milky Dots. And I had these open because I started to use them, and then I went with a different embellishment for my project. But they are, let's get this out of here. There's 4 colors, and they're calling the colors Mango Melody, and this is Night of Navy. This is Petal Pink. This also goes a little bit Fresh Freesia, so I think you could use that with either one. And then they're calling this white. But that actually has some gold in it too. I think that could go either way. So those are, as I said, those are the adhesive back milky dots with this suite. Then there's an embossing folder that goes with this too. And I did buy this. Here is what that looks like. It's called Cane Weave 3D embossing folder. So that's the embossing folder. What else do I have? The rest are just cards, I guess, that go with this. So that's that sweet. Let me show you the paper. You get this all put away so I don't have complete chaos when I get off Facebook Live. These away. Then let's look at the paper here. So the paper is called Regency Park 6x6. It comes in 6x6. So one side is floral. Here is one side of all this. Yeah, that would go with those prints. Looks like my prints are all turned around. Definitely a floral set, but kind of a contemporary floral design. Here's this one. Petal Pink and Balmy Blue. This I think is Sweet Sorbet or Strawberry Sorbet, whatever that one's called. They also incorporate, let's see, Garden Green. Let's see, Shaded Spruce. This is Shaded Spruce. And Mango Melody. I haven't had much with Mango Melody in it lately, so that's kind of fun because I really like Mango Melody. It's really bright and perky. Another small floral print, and then navy and yellow and a Shaded Spruce. Here's the back side of these papers. Here's a polka dot. I always love polka dots. This is a Balmy Blue. This one is that cane weave and texture from the embossing folder. Same texture on that. Here is a little flower print. Here's a blue stripe. A petal pink flower and white flowers. Just a, just a textured background. Here's our petal pink dots. Here's our blue embossing folder, textured embossing folder print. Same thing. Here's navy with a texture on it. Here's navy with little light blue dots on it. And here's navy and petal pink stripe. I got a lot of cards with this, so I'm anxious to show them to you. Here's my card. So I think this is going to be really popular. It was at least popular with the demonstrators that participated in the card swap I was part of. So here we have Sharon Bouck. Not sure how to say that. And she used, isn't that cute? There's a punch that goes with this. I don't think I showed you that. So let's look at this. This whole suite, if you want the whole suite, has two bundles in it. So one has the stamps. Let's turn the page. So this one has the stamps and the punch. It's called Petal Park. And the bundle is $37.75 for this one. And then it has the Sentimental Park bundle, which has the dies. So that's this one. So you're going to see both of those with this suite, with my swap cards. I've got to take a sip of my tea. Are you guys still with me? Tell me something that's been your favorite thing so far. Or something you're excited about. Let me take some tea. That silly cough just won't go away. Let's look at more of our cards. So we've got this one. Let me get these out of the way so it's not. Here was that petal or the navy and balmy blue paper. Looks like there's a little pool party in there too. Here's a thank you card. Oh, I forgot to tell you who made these. So this was made by Sarah Carlson. This one was made by Susie Wood. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me take a cough drop here. If you're watching replay, I would also love to know what you're liking so far, what you're excited about. Put this in. Here is another card with the paper and the ribbon and the gems. This is not this set. I got that mixed up. This uses the flowers in it, but this is a greeting from a different set. This has, I don't know if you, oh, sorry guys, forgot. This is Jessica Brigden. This is Leanne Greff. This one is Kathy Miller. This one is Amy Rich. Sorry guys. And this one is Sharon Book again. B-O-U-C-K. So that's my cards from that suite. This is another paper that goes with this suite. This is called textured shimmer paper. And this is shimmering, and there's 3 colors. So there's, I think it's Shaded Spruce. Yep, Shaded Spruce, white, and balmy blue. So it has a little tiny sparkle in it, and it has a texture as well. So that's also part of this suite. If you get the whole suite, then you get all of everything I've showed you. Both stamp sets and dies and punches. Okay, moving on, we've got the On the Farm bundle, and this coordinates with as paper, designer series paper in the mini catalog, which I didn't pull, I don't think. So let me, oh yeah, I did. Here we go. So I just have one swap card with this. This one was made by Sharon Bucco too. So I have a lot of cards by Sharon. And I don't know if you can see this, but she she used there's a die that cuts out the sheet, but it also does the wool has little, can you see that? Hopefully it's not too glary in the camera. This is the DSP that you can get for free that coordinates with this set. This is a whole page of a farm scene, so it will be a perfect scrapbook page. This is my favorite one. It has a dark gray background with all the vegetables in it. This one is so cute with the little chicks and the windmills, and I love the colors. I like blue and yellow together anyway. Kathy, you're excited about the Lucky Clover bundle. I know, we finally have a St. Patrick's Day set, and I do have cards to show you with that too, so I'm excited to show those too. And my friend, my teammate, just ordered that bundle. I don't have it yet, but maybe she'd let me borrow it to make a few things. Here's a cherry cobbler background with white farm scenes on it. And these images on this paper, the dies cut out. So they cut directly out of the paper. So that's always so nice to have that. And then this is another one. I made a card with this. It was my swap card. It's upstairs. I'm sorry that I didn't bring it down, but I did put it in my email list. It was my free tutorial last week. So if you haven't signed up for my email list to get my free tutorials, I'm going to go ahead and sneak in the link for that. I'm just copying out in my notes so I can I'll put it in the comments. So if you're if you're watching on YouTube, I'll have it in the description of the video. So there, I got it in there I go. So if I send a free tutorial every week to my newsletter subscribers. Sometimes it's something I demonstrate on Facebook Live, and sometimes it's just a free tutorial without the Facebook Live. But it's always, I've been doing that for several months now, and people get a free tutorial every week. It has all the supplies listed, the names of the products, the cost, and detailed directions and photos. Okay, this is called Around the Bend bundle. I haven't seen too much of this yet. I think it looks interesting, but I don't have too much to show you with that. I don't have any swap cards with it. The same with the Marigold Moments. The same with the Covered in Sunshine, although I think this is super cute. Here are those dots that I missed. So they're called Enamel Dot Essentials, and I just didn't get them. I don't have them to show you. I have everything else. But they're at the top of page 37, so that you don't miss them. You get 120 adhesive back pieces. There's 40 each of 3 colors, Night of Navy, Crumb Cake, and White. So I'm sorry I don't have those to show you. It's on my order that's going in today. So I will have them to show eventually. Way to Grow is the next one. I don't think I have anything with that either. I'm trying to see what's next. And these Conversation Bubbles, I've seen some cute things with this. I don't have them, but it's called Conversation Bubbles, not bundle, but the bundle is called Conversation Bubbles Bundle. So there you go. I think we'll continue to see really cute things with that. Here we have the Friendly Gnomes, and I do have some cards for this. These 3 images, they coordinate with the gnomes dies from the holiday mini catalog. Gosh, I keep getting out of the picture. I'm so sorry. Let me get closer here. I'm on page 40, and these are my swap cards that I have with this one. So this one is by Dina Rico, I think it's pronounced. And she's got this cute little girl with a flower in her hair, and then this little birdie. I've seen some cute ones that use the squirrel too. And this is another one I got. This is a fancy fold. Kind of a gatefold card, and it uses the celebration free paper as well as the little gnome guys. Mine is kind of falling apart here. I need to just re-glue that, but that's how that goes. And actually in my spring creative retreat, or my creative escape, My Love is in the Air, I use these for projects on that too. So I've gotten some use out of that one. I'm really having fun with that. Then the next page is what Kathy was talking about. Kathy, right? You were talking about it? No. Who said they loved the shamrocks? Was it Kathy? Oh, Pam, you forgot the order. What did you forget the order? Hi, Pam. I don't think I said hi to you. I'm just coming back. Kathy Sanford. It's not available, Kathy? Then it just went unavailable. Dang. Oh. Kathy said the Lucky Clover isn't available right now. I just ordered it a few days ago, so it must have just recently. The gnomes, yeah, they're super cute. It must have just gone unavailable. Darn it, so I can't order it today. But this is what she's talking about. It's a bundle with a 4-leaf clover that fits the punch. And I do have a couple cards with that for my swap. So isn't this pretty with all the greens? And this is that floral paper that I used with the two-tone Flora bundle. That's that paper. And look how cute it goes with the shamrocks. And I like the petal pink ribbon she used here too. And these are, she used a mixture of the gold dots and then the gold sequins on it. I just really like this. And, you know, you could send this for St. Patrick's Day, but she just said sending luck and love. So this could be anytime. This is by Kim Williams, this card. This one is by Janice Waitman. And she used the punch here. And then the, my brain. What's the set, you guys, with the stitch circles and the stitch labels and the stitch squares? Stylish Shapes. That took a while. The Stylish Shapes dies, which I'm too close to the camera. So this one uses one of the label dies from that set and then 2 circles with it. So that's Janice's cards. So those are my 2 cards from the swap. I'm anxious to get this. I'm bummed. Gosh, things are already going on unavailable. But they'll come back. You know, when they go unavailable, they come back. Okay, so this is another beautiful suite that we saw in San Antonio when we went to the, not San Antonio, Dallas. When we went to Stampin' Up's On Stage. I do have all these products to show you. I don't have anything made with that, but I've got some pretty products here. I bought a couple spools of this ribbon, but again, I haven't made anything yet. But Pale Papaya on that, Pale Papaya, thanks. Did I say something else? Did I say Petal Pink? It definitely is a little more Pale Papaya, so thanks, Christy. Christy is my helper with names of things. This is called Delicate Desert. And here's the Pale Papaya ribbon. Here's the paper I'm going to show you. And here are the gems too. So I'm going to get this out of the way so I can show you the other stuff. So we've got the, here's that, and it's velvet. It's kind of velvety. Shelly and Sarah from Stampin' Up, they did, the CEO and the owner of Stampin' Up, they did some cards with this. And Shelly cut the ribbon in half. So she just took her scissors and just cut it in half, and so she had a smaller ribbon, which you can definitely do that. She always likes kind of the shabby chic kind of cards and stamping, so that didn't surprise me that she would cut the ribbon and have it kind of frayed on her project. These are those beautiful gems, the gold, what are they called? Gold faceted adhesive back gems. These will go on many projects, not just this particular suite. But here's the paper. And it's just so pretty. It has a Southwest feel to it, but it's not really traditional Southwest. I don't know how to say that. But it definitely has a Southwest idea for it. These are the colors. So it's Pale Papaya, and it looks like, I better just look at my catalog so I don't get this wrong. So it's Pale Papaya, Petal Pink is also in here, Calypso Coral, Cajun Craze, Soft Succulent, and Gray Granite. This is Gray Granite. This will be the Soft Succulent. And then on the other side, kind of a southwestern-y sort of design in Soft Succulent. This is your Cajun Craze. This is definitely more southwestern. And this is kind of fun, just some oval lines that is that they made a pattern with. I think that'll be fun. And this is just a real subtle Soft Succulent piece. This is a subtle Cajun Craze, and there's some Gray Granite in this. I think this is pretty. And this is the other side of that green one, and this looks like it could be a background for a desert scene of some kind. I do have this. The stamp set is really pretty. Again, I just haven't had time. I ordered a lot of things on a pre-order, but I have been stamping as much as I can, but I'm really trying to listen to my body, so when I start coughing or I just kind of hit a wall with fatigue, I quit. And usually that's not before the end of the workday, but sometimes it is. I mean, I don't know, it's just taking me. It's called long COVID, and I have it. So I just don't have as many things made as I had hoped to have made. This is the paper. This is also part of that suite. So this is called Dry Brushed Metallic, and this is 12 by 12 paper. Actually, the Desert Designs paper is 12 by 12 as well. And you get 4 sheets of this, 2 each of 2 designs with the foil accents. I think this is just stunning. I hope it's not too glary in the camera so that you can't really appreciate how pretty it is. But I just think it's stunning paper. I can't wait to be creating with that one. Okay, I'm trying not to have this take a lot of time, but there's no way to show you without showing you, so I'm trying to show you everything. There's the stamp set and the dies with its beautiful kind of deserty flower, and there's this kind of southwestern border stamp. This is that one, I showed you one card, I don't think I kept it out here, but it had that big thanks on it. So that's this card, and they're showing here, they're pairing it. You could use that with anything, any of the stamps that I've showed you, or any of the paper, but they're showing it with this Like an Animal Designer Series paper. I've already had several orders for this paper, so let me show it to you. Again, it's called Like an Animal, and it's 12 by 12. You're going to see it in 6 by 6, but I have friends who are scrapbooking with this because one had a long trip to Africa. As I said, I've sold several packs of this already. It'll be great for masculine cards. So there's one side, but here is the real star of the show. So here is a leopard print with gold. Here is a larger animal print with gold and white. These are both gold and white. I don't know how well. It looks like they're showing up okay in the video. Thank you, Kay. I really appreciate it. I know the DSP is just stunning, isn't it? It's just so, so pretty, Kathy. And this is, you know, kind of an abstract type of an animal print. Actually more kind of like a snake maybe, but it's cute. It'll be cute. I love these with the white and the silver. I mean, I like those too. You know, I like all of it, which is why I'm a demonstrator. But this is white with silver. I don't know if that's going to show up silver on the screen. I'm trying to get it into the light. I think you can kind of see it. It's not nearly as pretty on screen as it is in person. Same with this one. It kind of has that scalp. This is silver and white, which again, I'm not sure that shows up like that. And this is kind of that spotted leopard print idea, also silver and white. Looks like you can see it better if I put it down. You can, there, so you can kind of see it. I can't wait to try. I don't know what I'm going to make with this. I don't even know what I'm going to pair it with, but I just think it will make some really cute cards. And it's something unusual. It's something that we really haven't seen before with Stampin' Up. I mean, we've had animal prints. I shouldn't say that, but these are unlike any that we've had before. So there's that one. Then moving on, we've got the ballerina, Ballet Beauty. And I totally missed this as well on my first order. I have it now, but I didn't order. It's called Vellum Basics. I think it kind of disappears into the page, so I think it's kind of hard to see. So I'm going to get out, let me get out a plain dark paper. Just grab a piece of black so you can see this against it, because otherwise I don't think you can see the patterns. So this pattern is kind of a subtle stripe. Again, on vellum, it's going to be subtle. This pattern is leafy greens, vines, branches, whatever you want to call it. I love vellum as a layer on cards. And this one is polka dot. So how cute is that? So I was bummed that I missed it on the first go around in my order, but I did get it on the second one. So I've got that now to play with. Comes in. And then we go on to decorative borders. I actually got this free as one of my free sets at the Stampin' Up! On Stage. I'm anxious to play with that. I haven't made anything with it yet. And then we get to Erica Serwan's $1 Million set, Taco Fiesta. I think my theme this year for my celebration, which is a big event that I hold for people who join my team during celebration or spend $100 during celebration or host a party. So I think I'm going to use this as my theme. Not 100% on that, so I'm not putting it in writing yet, but that's what I'm thinking about. So it's really adorable. Erica was actually On Stage in Dallas, where I was. We're friends. Are we close bosom buddies and talk every day on the phone? No. But we do have conversations through Facebook, and whenever I see her, she gives me a big hug. So I got to see her. These are her darling, this is her darling stamp set. So this is actually Erica's swap card. So she participated in our swap, and this is hers. This is also hers. How cute is this? And she's got that gold shimmer paper. We used to have a scissors, and I still have mine. She obviously still has hers. That cuts trying to see if I've got mine handy. It cuts fringe like this. So that's how she got that. And anyway, super cute. She is what do I want to say? Wink of Stella on her little pepper there. And she has Wink of Stella on this little guy, this pinata. So cute. And then this is another one I got. Holy guacamole, it's your birthday. And this is from Linda Cullen. So this is Linda's card. Okay, aren't those cute? Oh, good. I'm trying to... Okay, I tried to order the punch this morning. The punch is not available. Some of your comments I'm missing. I'm sorry, you guys. I'll come back. I always go back through my comments, but I will come and make sure I didn't miss anything. And if you have questions, put your questions in the comments. If I miss it, I'll come back and answer them. This is a new, what do we call this? Hybrid embossing folder. So it embosses and it die cuts at the same time. You can only emboss or you can only die cut the images, but you can also do both at the same time. I don't have it yet. It's called the Sweet Citrus Bundle. That's really summery to me, so I put that one near the bottom of my list. This super cute suite is called Rain or Shine. We also had a girl at art convention, or art on stage, I can't think of her name, that did some cards with this. And I have it to show you. So let me get out the products that go with this. And I'll show you the paper up close and personal. But these are the little flowers. So they show them here. They're called Loose Daisy Embellishments. And I'll open this for you so you can see them. They are tiny, my friends. They're tiny. But they're super cute. And you know, all it would take is using take your pick tool. If you don't have one yet, you should have one. This is an essential for crafting. So it has a little putty end here. I haven't used it for a few days, so it might not be super sticky. But all you need is this tool to pick these up and then to place it down on a little spot of glue. You know, so if you just put a tiny, use your Tombow, make just a teeny, hardly squeeze on it, a little dot with this, and then you just put your daisy on it, then that will be the easiest and most efficient way to work with these little flowers, but they're super cute. The the embossing folder that goes with this is called Raindrops Embossing Folder, because obviously it has raindrops. So this is what the embossing folder looks like. And let's get a look at the DSP. So let's get rid of this and let's look at this. So this is such cute paper. So, and I think this looks like Mango Melody. Let me check what the colors are. So yes, there's Mango Melody, Cajun Craze, Flirty Flamingo, Old Olive, Balmy Blue, and then a UV coating. So I'll show you that in a moment. We're on the side without the UV coating. So these are, I love these colors together, the Mango Melody and the Flirty Flamingo. Here's another one with that one. Here's the Mango Melody, and here's the Flirty Flamingo. And then we turn these over, and here you get the magic on this side. So you get, how do they say this? This is calling it UV coating. But these umbrellas are all shiny. Hopefully you can see that. I'll try and, I don't know. It looks like the light won't catch it. There, it's catching it just a little bit. And this, isn't this beautiful? This is has the little raindrops with the UV coating. It seems if I get closer, you can see it just a little bit better. Not that close. About here. Not that good either. Looks like about here. Trust me, this is beautiful. In person, it's gorgeous. And this has more raindrops, sort of. They're a little bit thicker, fatter, and different colors. But this is also shiny. Again, I just don't think maybe you can see that, which is sad to me. But if you get it, you'll love it. And then these characters, they've got some UV coating on. It looks like the turtles. And then this little guy, his coat, well, this piggy too. So they've got UV coating, and then there's some raindrops falling. This is just so adorable. I can't wait to make some cards with this. Okay, here's another one, the critters. And I think the dies, pretty sure 100% that the dies cut out these images, the turtle and the bunny. For sure, probably this little fox too. As I said, I didn't get out the stamp set, so I can't open those and show them to you, but I know that the dies cut out those images. So let's move on. Going to the next page, page 52, is the Easter Bunny bundle. This is really high on my list, but because we're not close to Easter, I'm kind of concentrating on love-themed projects because we're getting closer to Valentine's Day. But this has a punch, so it punches out the bunny, the Easter Bunny punch, and I have one swap card with this one, and I thought it's so cute that she used the gingham. This would be cute for a baby card, you know, this little bunny. So it is, oh, no name on this. Let's look at the inside. See if we have a name on the inside from this one. Maybe not. No name, so I don't know who to give credit for that, but it's a super cute card. I will probably case this card, kind of the basic idea of it for some event. This I don't have to show you. I'm getting it. This punch especially is called the Happy Labels punch, and it has kind of the edge on it like a postage stamp has, and then it has a scalloped edge. I think it's super cute. I just don't have it yet. You know, girl can't always buy everything the first time on the first order or two, even though a girl might want everything. This is a beautiful Easter set, Rejoice in Him, on page 54. This is a Dainty Delight bundle that Christy was talking about, that greeting. This is the Celebrate You, where this came from. I do have this bundle, and I did make projects with it, and didn't take time to find them. I did look for it, but I didn't have a lot of time to look for it. But you'll see a lot of things online with that because we were able to pre-order that early. Occasionally Funny is a word stamp set. It looks very cute. And then Ginkgo Branch bundle. I think this artwork is pretty. I'm considering getting this one, and the dies are pretty too to go with it. The next big suite is called the Enjoy the Journey suite. It's on page 58 and 59. I really like this. It's on my list. I don't have it yet, but I do have all the products that go with it, so I can show you those. And I have some swap cards too. Here's the paper, and here is the twine that goes with this. And I don't have the embellishments that go with this, but I do have, my upline sends me a sample of everything that's in the mini catalog. And so these are she sends all the DSP, all the ribbon, and then all of the gems. So these are up close and personal, these right here that are called enamel sticker icons. So there's a fire, it looks like a little compass, and then some arrows and some trees. So they'll go perfectly with this set. I just don't have the whole set of embellishments yet, but I'll show you the paper, and then we'll take a look at the cards that go with this. I know, Kathy, that bunny, it's the cutest. It was hard for me not to get it yet. It's still hard for me not to get it yet, but I just can't because I ordered, I mean, you can see I ordered a good amount of stuff. Okay, I'm not going to get this out, but this is a twine, and it comes in, let's look at the color. 3 twine combo pack is pumpkin pie, garden green, and coastal cabana. I love the colors. I love this paper, so wait till I show you the paper. So This is about, for the most part, about being outdoors. This is a star. It's dark blue with stars on it. These are the more subtle patterns on the back, you know, like we always have. And then you turn this. The colors in this paper are Mellow Mambo, Pumpkin Pie, Coastal Cabana, Garden Green, and Starry Sky. So this side has these scenes on the back where you could create a beautiful background, outdoor background for your stamps and your cards. This one looks like the ocean. This one is definitely mountains, and I just love the colors. I think this must be polished pink. What color? Oh, Mellow Mambo with Pumpkin Pie. I like those two colors together. This is a forest, kind of an abstract forest, but still pretty. And here we have purple mountains. Look at that, the purple mountains. And then there's kind of a greenish blue sky melting into the purple. I just think this is gorgeous. I can't wait to get the whole suite and start making some things with it. It's called Enjoy the Journey, if I didn't say that. And I do have some swap cards to show you that people made with this too. Let me get everything put back together quick. And here's my cards. So this uses the twine and the dies, and then that mountain paper, one of the mountain papers. This one uses those, oh no, that's not the tree. Yeah, those are the trees, but I think it's upside down. I think the trees should have gone the other way. I don't know. That's my personal feeling about this, but this looks like a fancy fold. This is by Amy Rich. This one, I didn't tell you, it was Megan Hurst. Just sometimes forget to turn them over to see who made them. This one, again, is by Amy Rich, and this, look at this. How cute is that? Here it is from the side. Wow, she did a lot of work on this. So cute. We're in this together. So, really sweet. I usually do not, in fact, I don't know if I've ever done a fancy fold for a swap, honestly. I made 62 cards and I was still not over my COVID, so I did not do fancy folds, but I got my cards in, which I was a little iffy on for a while. And so I'm so happy to have all these swap cards to show you. Okay, this page, page 60, is Beautiful Thistle. Thistle in Nebraska is not popular. I don't know if it's banned in the rest of the country, but we cut down thistles because they're a weed and they're a menace, so we don't allow them. It's a law that you have to get rid of them. But this is a beautiful card made with it. This looks like a fancy fold too. This was by Linda Cullen. We had another card by Linda, and it is another kind of a fun fold, an easy one. And I like the colors she used on this a lot. So that's that one. Let's get that put back away. And then the Watercolor World, this I think is going to be popular. I've already sold one or two of those. And the Alphabet a la mode, that's a new die, dies for alphabets. I have that, and I think I've already sold one or two of those as well. People are excited about it. Page 62 is Loveliest Layers. These are new masks. Page 63, the Brush Bouquet bundle. Page 64, the Picturesque bundle. These look interesting. They look like they've paired, well, they have paired it with that Enjoy the Journey paper, or whatever that journey paper is called. And this one, I have showed you many cards with this because this was the one that we got to pre-order early. But I'm going to show you, most of the ones I showed you had the designer paper that's no longer available, but I do have some that don't have the designer paper that I'm going to show you. So this is called Frame Florets Bundle. This is a fancy fold from Leanne Griff. I like Leanne's cards. A lot of times they're practical but really cute. Wishes for a Beautiful Birthday. This is by Dina Rico. Doesn't use the paper. Now this one does use the paper, but I thought it was really pretty how it used the the ovals. You could use different paper. There's not a lot of the paper here, so you could pair it with anything else. And this is again a gatefold card that comes off. This is another fancy fold, and she did use the paper, but mostly, you know, I wanted to show you the stamps and the dies for this. This one also used the paper, but I thought it was so cute in the way that she used that punch, and then it opens like this to celebrate. So here's the dies, the leaf dies for that set. Here's one that does not use the paper, which is for a beautiful birthday. And then she stamped her flowers on the inside. And this one is really cute. She decorated the inside too. This is a bookmark, and it does use the paper that we don't have any longer, but you could use any flower with this. And these are the actual stamps from the set. So all you would have to do is replace this paper with something different. And you can make this card. If you know a friend that reads actual books, I read on my Kindle anymore. So I don't read books very often. This one, I did cards with this before on Facebook Live, Warm Welcome Bundle. I do have one of those here to show you. That's all I have with that, but I have showcased this set before, so I'm sure you've seen it quite a bit. The best day, this is very cute. So we did birthdays. Our theme for our swap cards for my team was birthdays. So one of my girls made, well, this is a swap card I got. This is not one of my team. Karen, this is Karen Titus's card. So very cute. She does make really cute cards. And this is one of my teammates made this last night for, she always does fancy folds every month. She does a fancy fold. So this is, I think this is called, I don't know, some kind of a tunnel card. I've seen somebody that's online that's really popular. I saw showcasing this kind of a card. So isn't it cute with that? And then it folds down, it'll go in your envelope just like a regular card. Like this. So she did a lot of work on these because she made multiples of these, but I thought it was so cute I wanted to show you. Okay, moving on. This is, I think, really going to be fun. I don't have it yet, but I do have everything to show you with it. So I have the DSP, I have the embossing folder. What else do I have? Is that all I have? That might be all I have for this set because I don't have the whole suite yet, but it's called Ready to Ride, and it kind of focuses on it does focus on motorcycles, and it can be masculine, or if you know a female motorcycle rider. I mean, somebody would probably, I know several female motorcycle riders. It does have a dad greeting on it, so if you wanted to use it for Father's Day, you could. The paper, I think, for this is really stunning, so I want to show you the paper. This is the embossing folder. It's up here in the corner. It's called Metal Plate 3D Embossing Folder. I've also had some people order this. So let's get to the paper. So here is the paper. The colors in this are pumpkin pie, soft suede. This one is soft suede. Very vanilla. Basic gray. You can see a lot of gray in it. And basic black. Obviously we see a lot of black too. This is kind of a desert scene. This is kind of cool. We've had this deserty theme going on a little bit in this catalog, and this is like, you know, it's kind of like the embossing folder print. So is this one. And then this is highways. It's got highway numbers and highway signs on it. Now the back of this, once again, we have this black foil. They're calling it black foil. So it's very cool. I don't know if you can see it shine. That annoys me when I don't think you can see it shine. This is obviously a checkerboard. This is a bolt. This are tools. This one is just like a tire pattern. And then this one with the roses, I think is gorgeous. So I'm really intrigued by this paper. I think it will be really fun. I'm not 100% sure I'm buying the bundle. I don't have any immediate family that is continuing to ride motorcycles, so I'm not sure. I did buy the paper, and the gems that go with this. I don't have the gems, but you can see a little sampling of the gems right here. So they're black and silver, and they are called adhesive backed studs, S-T-U-D-S, and they're brushed silver and black. So those are the gems that go with this whole suite. Okay, I'll probably get those. I'll probably get the gems so I have it with the paper to create with. If you have motorcycle people, this is in your life, this is perfect. So I do have a couple of swap cards with it too. I'll show you. So let's get those out so we can take a look at those. I know that fancy folder is really cute, isn't it, Kathy? These are my two swap cards. So this one says you are legendary. It has those gems on it. Gems, I don't know if you call those gems, but I'll call them gems. And then Lynn Feldkamp made this card. She also used the embossing folder on the background for the motorcycle. So I think that's a good card for this set. This is, it uses that black shiny paper. This one is by Lloydine Wood. Sorry, Lloydine. I hope you don't watch this and see me butcher your name. But your card is beautiful if you end up watching this. She also used the embossing folder. If you can, I don't know if you can see it since it's black. But this is a really cute card. I like the layout. I like everything on this card. So if I do get the motorcycle set, I'll probably be casing this card. Let's go ahead and let that go. Keep moving on here. We're almost there, kids. We're almost to the end of this. In fact, maybe we are actually. The next one is the On the Ocean. I think this is really cute. I don't have it. I think I might get it because I think it's really unusual. It kind of reminds me of Captain Jack Sparrow kind of a ship. So I might be getting that. This one is called Beside Me. It is a Father's Day, mostly a Father's Day set. This one, next one, Enjoy the Rhythm, is all about music and You Rock My World. So that's kind of cute. Next one is Capture the Moment, is Memories and More card. And I don't have the Memories and More card pack. I missed this. I think this is a cute card pack. So I do have the envelopes. So why I have the cards and envelopes and I don't have the card pack. You know, that's one of those mysteries that happens when you order and you get your order and go, wait, where's this? I thought I ordered it. These are those cards, so up close and personal. You can see them here in the catalog. They are Mango Melody and Mint Macaron and Petal Pink, so you can see the Petal Pink in there. The envelopes have this black stripe on the inside and the outside, and they have these little stars here. These are really handy to have sometimes. You can just start with your card already cut, your card bases. This one obviously has the Balmy Blue and the Mint Macaron in it. And same envelopes. So the envelopes are all the same. But the cards, you get 20 card bases and 20 envelopes with that. That's called the Capture the Moment Suite. So there you go, my friends. We got through the whole catalog, and then we just have the bundles and all the products in the back of it. So what was your favorite? I'd like to know what you've already ordered or what you want to order. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. This is my current host code. And with every $50 purchase, you get to pick a celebration product for free. And if you haven't seen those, let me go over them really quick. So you get to pick these cute little owls, adorable owls, or this Thanks a Bunch stamp set. And here there's that beautiful paper, Dainty Flowers, that goes with the, what is it, Christy? Are you still on? The flowers, They're the wildflowers, but that's not what they're called. They're called, it's something similar to dainty flowers, only that's not it. Oh, sorry. Do you remember seeing that on the side? It was on the right. Here, this one. Dainty Delight. I knew it was kind of like the name. So the paper's called Dainty Flowers. The paper's called Dainty Delight. And they coordinate together. So that you can get that for a $50 purchase. You can get that foreign paper for a $50 purchase. You can get a set called Sending Support, which is all about encouragement for people. And here's that beautiful paper that I didn't think was that beautiful, but now I'm sold on it. Favored Flowers, that's with a $50 purchase. In the country, you can use this one for free with a $50 order. And Beautifully Happy, it takes a $100 order. Yeah, so, because there's a lot of stamps in that, and there's 2-step stamping. And then I showed you a lot of the sample papers, the Dandy Designs 12-12 paper, that's available with a $100 purchase. Here's that cute little bunny set. And if you host a party, I would love to help you host a party if you want to. We can do that from anywhere in the country because we can do it on Facebook or on Zoom. If you have a party or you put in an order that is, I think it's $300. No. Let's see. You can get it free if you have a party. It doesn't say the amount here. But this is a free host set. So I think you can get that with a $150 order. I don't know. I should know this. And it's not saying it over here. So I'm sorry. I'm being inaccurate about it. But if you want to be a host, we can get you a lot of free stuff, and I'd be happy to help you with that. If you join Stampin' Up, I already showed you the Boho Mini. So that is it, my friends, for both of those projects. Chrissy, you're fine, heavens. I'm just thrilled you came on and helped me with as much as you did. Don't worry about it. You're fine. The Legendary Ride. So Kathy Sanford ordered the Legendary Ride, the first suite she ordered. Hubby and I, Harley rides. Oh, cool. So I have another friend that's a motorcycle rider, a Harley rider. That's very cool. I have friends whose husbands are, and I have I have 2 friends that also ride their own bikes. So 2 girls, and then I have 2 friends that just their husbands ride. So I probably should get that set. But thanks for joining me. I know this was it always is a long Facebook Live or a YouTube video when we're watching, when we're going through the catalog. But I thought it might be helpful to see everything up close and personal. You can see all the paper. You can see it so much better than you can in the catalog. And the gems, they show up better. The ribbon shows up better. Oh, thank you for the hearts, you guys. And thank you, Christy. I think I did get beautiful cards. I'm so grateful to my fellow demonstrators for taking the time to join the swaps and to be part of it, because it just helps us show our customers so much more than they see in just the catalog. Okay, you're welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. And I'm planning on Wednesdays at 12:30 again. It's a really long day for me when I do Facebook Live at 6:30 on Wednesdays, and I'm just not quite up to it yet. I don't know whether I'll go back to 6:30 on Wednesdays, but for now I'm going to stick with 12:30 so I have the evenings to rest until I get completely over this junk. But thank you, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. You can get if you're on Facebook, you can get all my contact information in the description of the video. And if I can help you in any way, let me know. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. See you soon. Bye-bye.